Barbara.
All right, the reason why I'm standing next to this idiot is because he was there when the first one of these came in.
Yeah, Mr. Peter.
Mr. Peter.
Had a 76.
Yeah, he did.
A white one.
Was it a workmate?
Yeah, it was a workmate, but he did all GXL things to it.
Yeah,
and
I remember that.
Now he's got a GXL Troopy in
Check
blue.
it out, look at it.
Which is sick.
This thing looks really cool.
He hasn't done a huge amount, but he's done enough to make it look cool. It's got ARB bar work, full bar side rails, well, side steps.
Rails?
Steps, sorry, side steps.
We black them out. No, they don't come like that.
No, that
so
is
if
not
you want them black, you've got to let us know. If you've got ARB side steps, that is. Jungle ones come black.
Don't ask
What's with
me
the dual
why.
whips, bro?
This is for his AM/FM aerial. Peter reckons 2 aerials is sick. I'm not going to knock Peter for that. But
Put it in the comments below if you think 2 aerials is sick.
I
or 2 aerials
personally
is weird.
reckon this, right in your line of sight, would just, just drives me nuts.
Give you the heebie-jeebies?
Oh, you can't, you got to like see either side of it.
Yeah, but
It's right
Pete
there.
reckons it's just, you
But
just look through it, mate.
Peter's all about that.
Oh.
It looks tough.
It's fast though, is it? Is that why they go backwards?
The further back they go, the faster you're going. GME knockdowns, GME UHF. He's actually got 2 UHFs, Oricom and GME. One so when he can talk to the truckers, big 10-4 bud. And then
10-4.
and then one when he's in a convoy, he can have dual channels so he can see all the cops or hear all the cops and the
What are
truckers
these?
complain. Spotlights, Roadvision ones to be exact. S9 Stealth Series. They do have covers, BAW covers.
Yeah, you can get those.
These are stupidly bright.
It's good though.
Very bright. It's good.
They do have amber covers, which I'm running on my 70 at the moment.
Yeah,
so if you
over
wanted,
there.
yeah, in there. If you wanted something that's not so,
In your face, intense,
yes, like just blind you,
you could just run.
you can run
the
them,
amber covers.
which are pretty awesome actually.
And then
I
it
have
just
tried them.
basically looks like a sunset driving down the road.
It really does actually.
Orange.
Yeah. Did he do a winch?
It did a carbon winch.
Nice.
We got the carbon, the big boy one, the Scout Pro.
Oh, it's a bit
Which
quicker,
is
isn't
like, yeah, faster, and it's got
Yeah.
a gear rate. I don't actually know the full specs, but it's got like a different ratio thing.
it? It's pretty cool.
But yeah, flippy bracket.
Flippy bracket.
And yes, guys, if you have the new model LandCruiser that has the radar in there, you can run a different grille because radar goes there with an ARB bull bar. Sick. That should be blue though, Peter. You need to change that to blue.
That is pretty cool. So if you didn't know, new spec has a radar in the badge. ARB bar moves it, and then that way you can run a grill like Peter has done so. What do we do under the bonnet, mate?
Oh, we did these things.
Oh, yeah, you gotta have these. Oh, look at that.
Probably the #1 mod you should do on a LandCruiser.
Thanks, BT Cruiser Struts, for that.
One, because it's really easy to lift the bonnet, and these are quite heavy bonnets. 2, they open up further, so you've got more room to actually work on them.
Does.
But yeah, another thing we did, Victor hybrid lithium battery. You guys know all about that. We tell you every single video, but it's got to cut out at 15% and it'll save enough in there to jump start the car. Hit the button and that is your jump start. She'll go bloom,
Bloom.
bloom. Do our little fuse thing. We got some charge points down the back, USB, stuff like that. Spotlights, compressor.
They're a good bit of kit. Look,
Yeah.
1400 CCA.
Yeah, she goes boom, boom.
Like,
Starts up real quick.
it does. They're a good bit of kit.
And hybrid lithium.
yeah.
What are they? 3-year warranty now?
3-year warranty.
Yeah.
80 amp hour deep cycle capacity.
But it's cool. Light. They're like 8 kilos.
10 kilos. No, 12.
12 kilos.
12.
There
I
you
think
go.
they're 12, and then
That's right, because it's a big boy one.
yeah, the smallerish ones are 10.
But yeah, they're cool if you don't want to do the dual battery option. These are great for guys that are like your day beach trip guys up at Bribey,
Yeah,
or just want to go for a
definitely.
couple of days. They are really, really good if you do a MPPT solar charger with them and have a solar panel on your roof rack or something, or even just a plug-in one.
Yeah.
They are, personally, I reckon, the perfect little dual battery setup for just that weekend getaway thing.
Definitely.
Anything sort of after that, like
Yeah, if you wanna go
after 2 or
bigger
3
or
nights, you
longer.
want to go a bit more, but
Good bit of kit though, eh?
yeah,
Why
I
then?
like them. They are good.
What we do suspension-wise on this one?
We did the ARB BP51s, and we did their new parabolic leaf spring airbag setup thingy. So just your standard BP51s in the front, standard coils in the front, and then they got these cool new airbag parabolic setup things. So 2 leaf springs either side with an airbag, and you can run the airbag at 0 PSI because it has an internal bump stop on it, and you can run it up to 45 PSI. They reckon up to 600 kilos of load.
It's pretty wild, eh?
Which, if you're something like this and you just got a set of drawers in it and you're never going to be loaded, probably the perfect setup because empty, it's comfy.
It's
like
so
proper
comfy.
And then they got like a purge system, so you can leave the valves open, so as when you're moving, they just go and let all the air out. Or you can close them and pump them up to 45 PSI.
Yeah, that's the max, wasn't it, that they said?
Yeah,
45?
Yeah. But they reckon up to 600 kilos it'll be laden. So what they said is you pick your unladen weight, so say you're 300 kilos constantly, that's the leaf spring you choose because I have a few range of leaf springs.
Yeah.
And then anything after that, the airbags will take up. So something like this for Peter because he's got the rear bar. Noisy trucks. He's got the rear bar and he's just going to do a draw setup later on. It'll probably be the perfect setup for him. So
Talk to us about the bar.
Easy. Thorburns and Sons bar.
Yeah.
Peter didn't want to run the dual swingaways. I'm pretty sure they only come with dual swingaways. You can't just opt for one. So we just didn't fit it.
That, to be honest.
Because on Peter's 76 he had dual swingaways and he was sick of opening this to open that to getting that.
What's that, Warnie?
That is UHF aerial for his second UHF.
Ah.
That is a reverse light. So when you go in reverse it comes on. That is a reverse camera.
Yeah, that was a little bit annoying, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's one thing that rear bars don't really accommodate, and there's no real good spot to put a reverse camera.
We tried a different one, didn't work with the factory head unit. Probably would have worked with an aftermarket one.
Probably would have done, yeah. It was a safety Dave one, but didn't work with a factory head unit.
No.
Look, Peter told me to put those in there. He's like, nah, don't worry about the back, it should be right. So
just chuck them in.
Go Peter for using his car.
But at the moment, I think he was going to just do a simple draw setup.
Simple draw setup.
Yeah.
He wants to do some water tank thing here.
Yeah.
We got our compressor, dual ARB compressor mounted in behind there on a Thorburns bracket, which then
and he's got
goes
the fancy
to
mount, doesn't he?
this little
That's right.
thing. I can't remember where he got this from, but little magnet keeps it shut. Got your air outlet, turn your compressor on. That's on ignition, so someone can't just come by and
turn it on
and it runs, and you got water in, water out. But obviously Peter doesn't have water yet because he doesn't have a water tank.
Future proofing, mate.
Yes, future proofing. And then we got some sick ROH assaults on some BFG muddies.
Yeah, good, eh?
Yeah. I reckon she sits pretty nicely.
It does.
Sits very nicely.
Does indeed. Sits great, looks nice. It drives really comfortably.
It drives very comfortable. It is very, very comfy car.
Sure is. What do we do in the interior?
We did clear views, the power folds, everything in them. And then basically the only thing we really did in here was sound deaden the doors and pre-wire for a sound system later on.
That's right.
Peter's going to be a bit of a stage by stage kind of build. And then we did the centre console from Department of Interior, our good friend Rowan.
They're a good bit of kit. You got to have one of those. If you got a 70, get a centre console.
Them and probably a roof console as far as interior comforts go.
Definitely.
If you want to go even further, a set of seats and
True.
Retrim everything.
But thanks, Peter. Legend for bringing in your new one.
But yeah, Peter's been in every shed.
Has he really?
OG shed.
There you go.
The second shed and this shed.
Wow. What a mad dog, hey?
And look, I'm sure he'll keep coming back. He's actually a very, very, very good customer of ours, very loyal customer.
Is indeed.
Very easy to get along with
But this
Peter.
is awesome. I love it. Look at it. It's
but
really
yeah,
cool.
we don't get many Troopies.
That's funny you say that though. We've got this one, we've got a white one.
And then we had a green one, and then we just had a line of Troopies. But yeah, as far as Troopies go, they're not huge.
Funny.
They're all these bloody dual cabs.
All the dual cabs, mate. But thanks, Peter. Look at that, guys.
Oh yeah, I forgot we did a safari snorkel too.
Oh, we did too. Look
An
at that.
Armax one.
That's right.
Now I don't know what Peter's doing power-wise.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Hopefully we sell him an Armax ECU.
Yeah.
We'd have to move some things though, wouldn't we?
Yeah, yeah. So, I don't know. But other than that, guys, that's the blue Troopy. It would be cool if these were metallic.
That would be cool. Put in the comments below, if it was metallic, what colour would you choose if you could choose any colour?
The blue's a Troopy colour.
It is, yeah.
Sandy Taup's a dual cab colour, and I reckon silver's the single cab colour.
That's true.
Yeah.
What about
and
white,
then probably
mate?
graphite would be the
Whoever
76.
wants a LandCruiser just gets
Everyone's
the
got graphite 76s, yeah.
Graphite 7. Oh, we've had a few Sandy 76s.
Yeah, not huge amounts, but even blue dual cabs.
True.
We had a blue single cab too.
Yep. Very few and far between? Few and far
between.
Okay.
Yeah, one of them.
But anyway, that's Peter's Troopy. Thanks, Peter, for being a mad dog and bringing us your cars every time you get one, mate.
Except, Peter, wash the sand out of the thing, because I got covered in
chassis protect.
Yeah,
That's what we got to put
Peter
in.
needs to buy a chassis protect.
Definitely.
Poor Peter bought me a carton of beer because I got covered in that much sand. It was
He crawled out from under the car
everywhere.
The first time it was here. And Pete was like, I'll just come back from the beach, so if it's dirty, don't get angry. And mate, he crawled out on the creeper. He was just covered from head to toe. It was hilarious. But anyway, thanks guys. Thanks Peter. You're a legend.
Like, share, subscribe.
Yeah.
Come in, follow us on all the socials. Come see the shop.
Flipping oath.
Come say hello. Do whatever you want, really.
And if you've got any questions, queries, email us, phone us, and we will get back to you as soon as we can. We've been absolutely smashed with inquiries at the moment, so please sit tight. We'll get to you.
That's a carton.
That's a carton.
That's a carton.
My phone's ringing. All right, bye guys. Have fun. Okay guys, so welcome Peter.
Hi mate.
Mate, I just wanted to introduce everyone to yourself because obviously this is your second car with us. Tell me, what appealed to you when you first came to me though, when we were in the old shed, the very first shed, I think it was?
Yeah, it was the first
when you
shed.
had the 76.
Yeah. Just ripping good people.
Ripping good
You're
people.
a ripping good bloke. And put very complicated 12-volt electricity things in very simple terms for a bloke like me.
That's right. What did we do back then?
Oh, lots of things.
It was a
full.
We did a dual bat setup and everything, didn't we?
Yeah, and all of the things.
All the electronics.
We did all of the things. So.
That's right. I remember that.
Yeah.
Did you have someone else in there before me? Was that another thing as well?
I think that was me. I think you pulled most of my gear out.
Right. And then you sold it.
And then I sold it.
You sold the 76.
I sold it. Yeah. And then
what happened with this?
I waited a little while.
A little while?
A little while.
Yep.
Yeah.
Along with probably a lot of other people.
Yeah, like you. I think about 18 months all up, I think.
Yeah, right.
I waited all up. But,
now, was there something about this was supposed to be a different colour? Or?
It was meant to be a different colour. This is my sandy one, yeah.
Oh, nice.
But,
it's good colour, that sandy, isn't
yeah,
it?
It's ripping colour. And then they said I could have a blue one.
A blue one?
And I said, well, I'd take a pink one if I had one. So.
Yeah, bit like that, hey?
Yeah.
Yes.
And,
well, I think the blue's amazing.
Yeah.
It's grown on me.
Yeah.
And it looks fantastic.
Yeah. I think it looks really good. I think Blake's done a really, really good job.
Nah, cheers, mate.
So, yeah, no, worth the wait. Now
That's
we'll get out there and use it.
Yeah. Well, thanks again, mate.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate you coming back.
No problem. Thank you
Thanks
very
a lot.
much. Good on you.
Bye, guys.